Hello, friends. It is Monday, September 15th, about 10:15 Pacific time. And if you are like me, as I see it, you're a bit mad. Last week, of course, I'm not going to go over the events. There were tragedies that took place. Gun violence, again, taking the lives of people. Now, in one case, there was almost no corporate media observance of the event. In the other case, it was blown completely up and used by the regime to begin a campaign of firings within the government and also by large corporations that are in the pocket of the government to fire people for their First Amendment rights because they expressed critical ideas about where we are and how this nation is reacting to an assassination of a private citizen who has every right to say whatever he wants. Now, the funny things about this situation is the flags were at half-staff. There was only one tragedy that happened last week. There were two shootings that everybody knows about, but there was only one tragedy that would merit putting the flags at half-staff. And the reason the flags were at half-staff was not the tragedy. The individual who I will not name, we all know who it is, stirred up hate continuously. That's what he did. He stirred up hate continuously, as the dictator does. And then that hate stirred up such rage and hate in another person that other person decided to kill. I am angry that corporations are letting employees go for using their First Amendment rights. That the government is using this horrible event to purge good people out of the government for using their First Amendment rights. I am angry at the media. Why is Brian fucking Kilmeade still on the broadcast airwaves of this nation? First Amendment does not give you the right to say we should kill homeless people. And the insane hypocrisy of it is that the people that listen to that oftentimes call themselves Christians. And they're like, yeah. We should kill homeless people. Yeah, sure. But for the grace of God, there go I, right? And with all the economic turmoil that's being unleashed on us, which is very problematic in a lot of ways, but it is part of a systematic effort to dismantle the United States, there are going to be tens of millions of people who will be in severe economic distress, increasing the homeless population. Brian Kilmeade is a fucking Nazi. Fox is a Nazi propaganda machine. Real News Network, One American News, all those fucking small news networks, they're just fucking Nazi propaganda machines. And we all need to start calling this out real clear. After we're through this, there is going to have to be some kind of Federal Communications Commission's board that reviews what people do in the media to make a determination about whether it is propaganda or not, whether they are violating the basic tenets of the rule of common good. And no one's screaming about it in the media. I am so mad. Brian Kilmeade literally advocated killing homeless people, many of whom are veterans that after their service become homeless because they don't get supported by the government to recover from their experiences. And where are the fucking churches in this country helping veterans? Where are they? Where are the fucking churches in this country standing up and organizing their people to fight against this? Afterwards, there's going to be some changes. There's definitely going to be some changes. You will still have the right to bear arms, but it's going to be more in line with what the founders had, where you were part of a civilian governed and operated standby force in the event there's an emergency. Your ammunition will be registered. You have to take training courses. And there's going to have to be some changes to this rights of religion thing. Sorry, you're a fucking corporation. You will be taxed. We're not going to allow you to run schools anymore. Done. If individuals on their own go and read a book and find, yeah, that's the way for me, and then they want to be part of a church, fine. We're not going to let churches anymore govern or dictate anything within our governing system. This is how we got here. Take a look at the Bible. Do you think that's a good thing? Vengeance? Hate? The Bible's chock full of bad. And that's what they want. They want this society chock full of bad. People in fear are people that can be easily controlled. And religion's 100% about fear. There's nothing about it that's good. Nothing. So we're not going to tell you what to believe. We'll give you your rights. Yeah. You can still have a gun. Yeah. But we have to be realistic about where we are versus where this country was when it started in the late 18th century. This is the 21st century. There's no evidence for God. Zero. There's plenty of evidence that there's a severe crisis with gun violence. There's plenty of evidence that the economic system we live on causes homelessness. There's plenty of evidence that the media of this country has been deeply infiltrated by the enemies of this country. And there's more than enough evidence to see that the person who is now called president is a goddamn traitor. And I'm mad. Wake the fuck up, America. Go carefully, friends. Spirit be with you.